Just had nothing to do today. I went to cancel a single plan.
It just worked out.
Yeah, that shit just worked out. I went to cancel not a single plan. What do you?
I'm still mad as let's pull up at 11. 11.
Yeah, 11.
I wasted 2 hours of your time, bro. I was
2
rushing.
hours.
I'm sorry.
Nigga was at McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all can be on my ass, bro.
Just don't let it happen again.
Get that
That would be better.
I swear. For the team.
Right, I'm good. I'm at temp now.
Yeah, facts.
I'm at temp. It always just take you a minute to get to the room temp.
You were sweating or what?
It's a little hot.
When I
But
first
it's
got
alright.
here,
Yeah, it was a little hot.
After changing and coming from outside.
You nervous, nigga?
You nervous?
Nah, I never been nervous.
You've been
That's
nervous.
definitely
you
a
was
lie.
nervous when you played Cactus.
You was nervous
That's a
before
lie.
Coconino,
No.
nigga.
You was nervous
You know
before
what I'm saying?
Coconino?
You
We'll
was
talk
nervous
about this
before-
on the pod.
Okay.
You was
I
nervous
get
before
way
Coconino,
more
nigga.
nervous and like I feel way more responsibility as a coach than
For
I
sure.
ever did as a
Because you're
player.
not as much
And
control.
Okay, I haven't had a game yet.
Especially
You're not in much control.
coming from the standpoint, you might have a little bit of a different experience because you was that nigga. Again, I could play, but I'm an offensive, defensive lineman. Like my shit's all in the middle. Again, I joke about it, but my mom, she can't even find me out there. She just see a blob, you know what I'm saying, green on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know what's going on
They
out there.
can't pick me up. So a lot of that shit was like, especially for me, it was like, I wasn't left tackle either. I was a guard.
Yeah.
So I'm literally in the middle. So, and I didn't, so I affected the game.
But yeah, that's the percentage, especially in high
Nobody's
school.
pointing to me.
Yeah.
And that's why we lost the game. They might say O-line. Even
Yeah.
then, they might say the O-line's why we lost.
I
They're
was-
not going to say the left guard.
It's funny because we're not going yet. This is I didn't have an appreciation for linemen until college. I didn't realize
same.
how I was
Same.
like, bro, get this stinky ass
No,
nigga away
I've
from
been
me.
telling him.
Like,
I've been telling him that shit too.
The
Like,
stinky nigga
that's how I
would be
felt. That's
crazy.
just, like when they roomed me with, I was genuinely pissed off, bro. I was mad.
Lame ass nigga.
Lame ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like you just linemen. That don't even make sense.
We had to bleep that out if like he would say something like
They
that.
just
you
they
had to
leave
bleep
people out
that
the name.
His name?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
No,
he's not like.
Yeah, I
But you
her.
know her though.
Yeah.
She was a grade above me, so 2 grades above you.
Yeah, we'll definitely bleep out. Like if
We'll just
there's-
bleep
we
out
say
names.
names,
there's
just-
things
We
that
can
wanna-
just say
if
this.
y'all like, hey yo, I don't really want
Yeah.
you to put that. Like I won't put that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
for sure.
hell nah. If you don't want it out there,
It just
don't
depends
say
on the story. No, it depends on the story.
Nah,
because
we
there's
gonna
some
edit
shit
a lot
like
of
we
shit.
don't
wanna
want to
air
say,
niggas out.
but yeah, like
No.
Pay attention.
Niggas did not pull up prepared to pod.
119.
Said the nigga who pull up in
Good.
sweats.
We're good.
I put up with a bag.
I don't like how you.
Just-
I don't
just
like how
make
you.
the short. The
three
first one's
outfits.
short.
Yeah,
Make
first
the
one
first
30.
one's short. I don't even think like we don't gotta go too crazy intros. Niggas don't really give a fuck like who we are type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, they will though.
No, that's
Yeah,
off
I
the
seen it.
tourney
I seen it.
thing.
I seen it. I seen it.
Off the tourney thing you said, I know you got some shit.
Bro, Von's been on some shit lately.
I
do
know.
you think
I'm like,
about-
I know
what
you
do you
got
think
some shit.
Von's been on some shit lately.
Hey, all right, this how fuck it then.
That's funny actually.
Fuck it then. How about
That's
this
funny.
one? Don't show either of them.
Nah, I still want a raw reaction from.
A raw reaction. I'm quitting league.
Can I have everybody chill for 2 seconds?
You look official, bro.
It's not like you're over here. Super
Not the first mic in your face, Doug. Chill.
Hey yo.
Like it could be like a.
Hey yo, what the fuck was that?
I didn't expect that from my Esker, bro.
Oh
Whoa.
wow. Wow.
Whoa. Let's not say that on the pod. I
Got a,
mean,
Wow.
got a few.
Nah,
in here.
you can.
Yeah, it should
you
do me.
can.
I got a few in here.
And it's a. He's snitching already.
he's snitching. No, that's why I said. Remember, I said I'm not gonna play these games with Ben.
You can't
Remember, I was
snitch-
like, I'm not gonna play with Ben
Yeah.
because Ben will go. You go low. Ben's gonna go.
You going to
low.
hell. You
Ben's
can't.
going
You
to go
can't
low.
snitch on
So I
first
don't
pod.
really
I
wanna
didn't
play with
snitch.
them.
I didn't
can't
snitch.
snitch
I
on
just said I
first
got
pod.
Snitch
a.
on
I just said
pod.
I got a few in here.
You can
That's it.
snitch, just not on first pod. First pod's crazy.
It's only a few niggas in here. So saying you got a few.
That's a crazy intro. Yo, we're Eskies. Like, damn. What do y'all
That's
niggas be
correct.
on?
It was 2 or 3, nigga.
Let's build the audience first. Okay, my fault. Build.
Shout out Uncle Phil.
Shout out Uncle Phil. Shout out Reggie. And
First things first. Rest
Shout
in
out-
peace, Uncle Phil.
Shout out Skip.
Skip who?
Why do you gotta do it smooth?
Yeah, I think it's
You're right.
Just bring up a topic.
Okay.
Mid or major.
I don't like you in glasses, bro.
I don't
Okay.
either. I've never
I'll
seen that before.
do it smooth.
Hey, it's happening already.
Bro, I almost spit out my water, bro.
How many times has he moved?
I almost spit out my water, bro.
Please
He
don't.
just-
Please don't. I got good vision. Out here, nigga.
How, you got a better idea, like a similar?
This nigga's vision's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he.
I got contact in.
I work. Get that LASIK,
I mean,
nigga.
shit,
No.
because y'all.
He said nah.
That shit's scary, bro.
It is.
Like you,
It is
like you
low-key.
heard, you're
Oh
awake.
yeah, for sure. You're awake. I mean, they give you some.
I had
like,
the
some
displeasure
Valium or some
of
shit.
being in a truck with him all the way up to
Brother,
Denver,
this nigga was.
and this motherfucker like he would drive. We would drive at night. This is before we switched it up, but we drive at night, and he driving with the high beams on the whole time, pissing people off.
couldn't
People are
see.
high beaming us back and
I couldn't
shit.
see, nigga. We was on the fucking mountains, nigga.
He get mad. He saying, "Bitch ass nigga, it's you. You're the one.
You can't do that.
You started this shit."
Brother.
You can't have gum on mic, nigga.
No, you're right, huh? Yeah. Yeah, spit your gum out, nigga.
Who the fuck is this Albert Einstein ass nigga, man?
You can't. You'll hear
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
Who's this pod guy?
No, because you like.
You can't have gum on mic, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Hey, yeah, bring out
Oh, I thought you were about to spit it in there. I was
Hey,
like, what's
yo.
wrong with you? What do you say?
Let's be honest.
Mike closer because it sounded like he said come. He said come.
I said gum.
I know you did. You did clearly. But like when I heard it through the headphones, I was like,
Allegedly.
Hey, hey,
It's on you.
So really quick, let's,
This shit on me?
really
I
quick,
got
guys.
something to say.
Let's.
We're on the greatest mission of all
We're
time.
on the greatest mission of all time. You're right.
Was it greater than ours?
Which mission are you talking about? Oh, that was a. That
Cool
was,
friends.
That was
But that didn't answer the question.
that
Cool
was a-
ass- cool ass
that was-
friends.
No,
that was
now,
a-
Vaughn, now,
Hey.
now you're threatening
Hey,
the
AJ.
friendship.
Cool
Which
ass
one
friends.
Was the more
That
mission?
was a crazy mission.
I'm not gonna lie though. If niggas know AJ, he was the mission king in high school.
No, for
bro.
sure.
He's got a few
For
missions.
sure, for sure.
He was deployed a few times.
If I, I had to go in the war a few times. If I had to say which one's better, it was just me. It was me.
Ours
it
was
me and Lee.
ours was just wild. It's
It
just
was
like
wild.
why are we
Can I know
doing
the
this
mission?
as kids?
You were there, but you and acting silly as fuck. Nigga said, "I'll do it if
Oh,
you
yeah,
do
our
it.
missions, but yeah, our
I'll
mission.
do it if you
Yo,
do it.
you were there on that mission. I forgot.
I'll do it if
That
you do
wasn't
it."
a mission.
Hey Ben,
That wasn't a mission.
Ben.
That was a.
no, I just wild out.
That
I
was
don't
a-
really think that was a mission.
No, for you it was a mission. For Ben, that was a retreat. Oh, this. How about
He
this?
said, "How about this?
about this?
How about you don't have to do any of that?" Thanks, fucking
Like, fuck you,
Einstein.
nigga.
Yeah, like what?
No,
Fucking
ours
condescending.
was a. I hate this nigga. Ours was a real
You
mission.
gotta, you gotta retreat, go back.
Why does he look like Flosh?
A little bit.
Ours was a real mission.
Ours was an actual mission.
Like that shit was planned out from like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
and like fulfilled at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Remember when we? I
That was a-
remember when I.
That was a
That
very.
was
when
thought out. We had
very-
a plan. We had
Think. There was window jumping
we
in
had
and
steps. Stop, bro. Stop.
Ben created a new bucket hat.
He got a brimmed bucket hat. Bucket hat with a brim. That's a sick dude. Here, hand this to Lee, actually. Just get it off camera.
I don't know. He threw it
Coach
right. He
Vaughn?
threw it right at the mic.
Coach Vaughn, is that his name? Yeah.
Go on, Coach Vaughn. Go on, Coach Vaughn.
One of these days, I'm bringing up that.
No, I'm Coach Vaughn.
One of these days, I'm bringing up that
Trust,
tweet.
I'm branding. I'm branding.
You say you're bringing up that what?
That tweet he sent out. One day. I'm
Oh
bringing it
yeah,
up.
no. Just don't bring up me throwing up at games.
No, it's all,
No,
getting
it's all
brought
coming up.
at some point.
It's all coming
There's
up.
too
No
many
pun
stories.
intended. Yeah, we had too many stories,
Too
bro.
many stories.
There's too many stories. We know each other too much.
They all gotta come out. Hey, he might got some of the sickest stories when you really start breaking
If you,
them down.
if you, if
What,
you,
Lee?
Oh, Lee got 6 stories.
Yeah, I got some 6.
This
stories.
nigga Ben,
Like,
what
this
do you
nigga
mean?
Ben
Like,
was
what
talking
you talking
about
about?
like.
were
you got
a-
6
Lee was
stories.
like a public figure.
You got
though.
6 stories,
Ben
too.
was sick in the cut.
you got 6 stories
No,
that people
Ben
don't wanna-
has the worst story, but
Yeah,
I
the
don't think we'll
worst.
ever touch
He has
that
the worst
story.
3. Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay,
This how this
Yep.
nigga, this why he's on
I got a
camera.
mic now.
What's
He said,
Why did you
was-
grab the mic to say that?
Yo, it's your boy STW Leak, man, and we are here at the Major Podcast where we're going to talk about everything major. Besides me, y'all, I have my best friends, my boys, some guys I go back in the day with from high school days to now. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'm going to start on my left.
Okay.
I'm going to start on my left.
Like,
Who do we got here, man?
Ben Black.
Okay. Who do I got on the right?
This nigga said Ben Black, AJ.
Okay. And my brother, the purple.
It's your boy Vaughn.
Yes, sir.
So look,
Steve.
man,
Cool
these,
ass nigga.
these
Yes,
guys
sir,
right
Steve.
here, I go back high school.
Yeah.
High
Long
school,
time, long
10
time.
long
plus.
time,
Long
10
time.
plus years.
Yes, sir.
So I feel like we have some amazing stories on how we met. And I need your help, kind of, if I forget
For
some
sure.
of these stories. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
So I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna leave Ben for last because Ben, I did him the worst. Like how we met for real.
Already.
So AJ, I feel like we met from straight ball. I feel like
Football.
it was the freshman year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all was in there, Frankie. Y'all was a group and
All
shit.
of us, yeah.
I don't remember really how if I like went up to y'all. I don't know if it was kind of like
I honestly don't know. We really got close during hoops. Do you remember during hoops, bro?
Oh,
Hold
my
up. Real quick
God.
story, bro. Do you remember when we were supposed to go get shoes?
Yes.
We were supposed to go to the mall. So we were supposed to get shoes. Me and this nigga Lee. I pull up on Lee's crib. Me and my mom, because it's freaking freshman year. I ain't driving. Pull up on the crib. Got to the door. Boop, boop, boop. Lee's dad answered that bitch. He like,
Sure.
what are you guys here for? I said, yeah, me and Khalid supposed to go to the mall, go get some
My
new
dad
shoes,
did not
woo,
play
woo.
that shit,
He was
bro.
like, Khalid, come here real quick.
He ain't hear nothing about that.
Bro, my
I was like,
dad
bro,
did not
Khalid,
play
you
that
didn't tell
shit,
nothing, bro.
Bro.
Had me at the door just.
Mr.
Like,
Muhammad.
Hey.
He
Had
said
me at
mall. He said mall. Yeah.
So
Not a word
yeah,
about
we
that.
became really close during basketball.
Hoops,
Long
for
story
sure.
short,
Yeah.
we used to really like we was shooting free throw lines together. We be our
Cheating.
cheating,
We be-
cheating. Don't
we
cheat.
We niggas like 13.
Don't
we
cheat.
15.
We heard somebody. Oh, what? 17. So we would do that. We
Yeah.
became really close in that.
That's my dog.
Clowning
Yes, sir.
Adrian, clowning Elijah, just having those funny moments.
Already.
Vaughn helped me out off behind the scenes on how we met. I'll let you, Vaughn, help me out. How did we?
So, Lee was mathematically challenged. Right? So at some point,
It's a
in high
crazy
school,
intro.
I'm a grade younger than him, so he's class of 2016.
16,
I'm
yep.
class of 2017.
Old niggas.
At some point, we found ourselves in the same math class, but we played ball together.
It
So it's one
happens.
of those things. You know, niggas that could play, no niggas that could play. So looking over at League, okay, he could play. I know
That's
he
my
looked over,
dog.
okay, hey, young
And
nigga
he
could
funny
play
as
too,
hell.
type shit already. So we linked up in class, and Leak don't know this. So another quick story with me and Leak. We were really in high school. Our coach was super strict on the type of shit we could wear and what we could put on.
Weak yourself.
And so me and Leak used to press the boundary. And he don't know it, but week to week, I was like low key, because again, he's older than me, and he was that dude. So I'm watching this nigga, and I'm like constantly in a competition. Like, okay, he threw 2 sleeves on, nigga. I'm
That's
three on mine.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He went the high
That's
sock, I'm going the low
crazy.
sock. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So he don't know it, but as a young dude, I was always watching him and his crew. Like, okay, what are they doing? And
He's
trying
kinda
to
like Big Bro or
emulate
what?
that
That's
shit. So it's funny a decade later.
You got
still
the
linked up.
tricks. You know, we just have it rolled down.
Oh, man.
Little
Oh,
shit.
man.
Soon as
Yeah, I
Little
coach
shit.
in a lot of
Kickoff
shit.
Yeah, no style. Leak, so Leak, he'll press the
Whole new
boundary. He the
fit.
first nigga
Whole
to
new
get
fit.
the-
Whole new
He put
fit.
the hoodie on during practice.
Real quick.
You s-
Ben said, was he big bro?
You said what?
Ben said, was he
Ain't no big bro. He ain't no big bro.
He-
I wasn't
kinda-
big bro.
He wasn't
Kinda
big
like-
bro. But he was.
I
He
wasn't
Kinda
big
big
bro,
bro.
but I was.
Y'all know how that go in high school?
Yeah.
Dude,
He the
'cause
young nigga out of all of us.
Yeah, I'm
Out
the
of all
young
of us, he the
dude.
young
So-
nigga.
So
He the young nigga.
it was like,
Not no YN,
it wasn't
though.
that much him, but even his older niggas, it was Silk, it was motherfucking Akeem,
Yep,
it was
Eddie,
motherfucking
X,
X,
yep.
it was them
Yeah.
niggas that I was really looking like, and he was kind of a product of them niggas, so I was like,
Literally,
them
like,
niggas, like,
my-
you
then
know
my
what I'm
bro
saying?
helped me,
The
like-
guy was big bro,
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
way back to,
yeah.
what was the homeboy, he had the, Evan Ford and them niggas,
Yeah.
Toby and them niggas, it was them, so I was watching them, like, as a
I
young
think-
dude, like, okay, those are them dudes, so I was trying to do everything y'all was on.
That's
For real,
love,
for
bro.
real.
I think my moment where I was like, I really fuck with this nigga Vaughn was when we was at crib. And it was my first, like,
Shit.
first few times he was
Yeah.
high, bro.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, bro, he was cooking sister's
Sister.
boyfriend.
Oh, really?
He's saying shit like, you gonna pay my tax, you paying my scholarship, like your taxes money, paying my scholarship.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
like, I was sitting at this, I'm sitting at this nigga like, this shit hard.
They
as
was
fuck.
wildin'
Like,
though. They was wildin' though.
They was wildin'. They was
told-
wildin'. It was
remember they was
rightfully
like-
so. You was talking your shit.
Remember they told this nigga to like go take a piss outside or some
Yeah,
shit like
you-
that?
it was- you- yeah,
They
it was rightfully
wildin'.
talking.
I
You was-
didn't like that.
They
Bro,
was
it wasn't
wildin'.
like that.
After
Y'all
that, I
did.
was like, yeah, bro, this is my nigga, bro.
Bro, got
like,
his shit off.
He got his
Yeah.
shit off.
We
that
had- we
day.
had a
Like,
good night.
If we could
That was a good
recap
night.
and show that, bro,
already.
the world would be weak, bro, because you was cooking that man. And he
Already.
was like
That's
so
a
like
fact.
He was on some woke shit.
he was.
Yeah,
he was
This nigga
grown. He was grown.
He was grown.
This nigga was
bro.
15, woke as fuck. No, you're gonna pay my taxes.
You gonna pay my scholarship.
Working man.
Hella
So, like,
facts and shit.
So yeah, that's
Oh,
how I met my
gosh.
brother Vaughn.
shit.
We- math class, man. You know, make sure you take
Same
your studies
math.
seriously. Same
G
math. That
shit.
math.
Same
was-
math.
They should have never been on the same math class.
They're in the
Let's
same
just-
math. He's older than this nigga.
Yeah, same.
But it's alright though.
No,
It is what it is.
It's cool.
It's about
We
the
getting to
lesson-
it now, though.
It's
We're
about
here
the
now.
lessons you
Yeah.
take from that
Yes,
and
sir.
you grow.
We getting to it now.
You know what I'm saying? We getting to
We
it
getting
now.
to
We-
it now.
We still adding
Yes,
and
sir.
subtracting
Speaking
and
of niggas
minus
that
and.
need to grow.
So,
Have you grown from when you met me?
oh,
So
brother.
let's talk about how I met
brother.
Ben, because I haven't changed a bit.
You haven't grown at all.
So
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Look. So Ben, this was like, looking back on it, it was foul, but
Yeah.
we was like, as kids, cause like
We was
as
young,
kids, it was actually inspiring. Cause ain't nobody you knew like, to my knowledge, sung and like made music and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So when I heard Ben had a song, nigga,
Sing his ass off.
we'll be in the middle of class.
Play
Play that
bitch.
shit loud as fuck.
I'm telling y'all, I'll be chilling. Like, sometimes the teacher will give you some classwork, and the whole class is quiet. We all doing our work. It's dead silent. All you hear is, because the song had a little intro with the little piano. It was when I was your man, so it's like ding ding ding. You know what I'm saying? Like it has the little piano, and you just hear it, and it's like, bro, I already know what's
Playing that
coming.
shit,
And then you
yeah.
just hear the little ad lib or whatever, and then you just look over there just laughing, just weak. And I'm
Weak.
like,
Whoa,
and they're like, "No, we love it, bro. We love this song." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Stop playing it." You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at it like that, but that's how we met. And then we didn't actually. We always were in the same friend group, but we weren't really close until senior year. Senior year, we had 2 classes together where we just like,
What class?
we had
fucking.
government
Wow.
and econ where we were just wilding out.
government econ,
we
yeah.
just
Yeah,
we had
I
we
wasn't
put
in-
up
I
a good
wasn't
Shout
time.
out
in-
Beaumont and
Shout
Shout
out
out Beaumont
Beaumont,
Chavez.
Chavez.
Shout out Miss Chavez.
Shout out
Before we
Beaumont
continue,
Chavez.
bro,
Stop
I
being so
have to give a
nosy.
shout out to Jay and J Tech, man. Major brand, bro. We appreciate y'all, dog.
For sure, for
Yes,
sure.
Yes,
bro.
Sirski.
Continue, bro.
Yes, Sirski.
But yeah, that was pretty much kind of what really started our friendship. It was just a lot
was
of
wildin'.
jokes, a lot of wild stuff. We pushed the boundaries with everything, really. We was just wild, and we loved it. And then I think after high school,
And we loved it. Oh, McDonald's looking at us. Oh, and we loved it. We pushed the. And we loved it.
And we loved it. It's
boundaries
crazy.
that we were-
pause.
We loved it.
What boundary did you push?
No, we
Bad
broke
boy?
the boundaries and we loved it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What type of game?
Niggas was
I don't think we was on
hella
the
good
same
kids,
page.
dog. What are y'all talking about?
Ain't get in trouble.
Niggas ain't getting no trouble. Ain't smoking. Ain't
Yeah.
no drugs.
I mean, no, for real.
Ain't never
Bro,
beat
man.
up a nigga.
Hey,
Like, just was
bro.
good dudes.
Bro, I think the craziest thing. Honestly, this is where we're gonna run it. We're gonna run the high school story. I think the craziest one was the egg situation.
The egg? Nah, we was wilding that night.
The egg situation.
was
Do you know about
wild.
the egg situation?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole
Do you
school
know about
heard
the
about
egg
the, you know about
situation?
the egg
Do I
situation.
know?
Long
That's
story
the funny
short.
part too. You gotta understand when they telling some of these stories, we're not all in all these stories,
Yeah.
but the school is so small.
They
that
know.
there's-
Yeah.
If I wasn't there, everybody quickly
Folks
found
find
out.
out. Yeah,
It
folks
wasn't
found
not much got
Folks
through the
find out.
fence. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
We throwing eggs at people, bro.
In a car.
In the car.
In a car.
You know what I'm saying? We're throwing
Yeah.
people. We're Kareeming
Yeah,
that
this
shit.
nigga out the window.
He
throwing
driving,
that-
driving, throwing this shit, hook shotting people, smacking people in the face, like they're
Yeah, we
driving.
wildin'.
Family, egg in the
wildin'.
face, hit people on the bike.
Unplug
Long
that
story
shit.
short,
Remember that?
here's what got us caught, bro. The very first thing this nigga do, there's the big ass signs that say like one way.
On the
This
road.
nigga, he gets out the car. He's driving. He gets out of the car and is trying to unplug this shit for no reason, for nothing. He's like this, and it's not coming out. It's strong as hell, bro. He's like this, pulling that shit. It's not coming out. The little service people, they start chasing us low key. So from that moment, they was on us.
Yeah, we was
probably
cooked.
just
We was
installed
cooked
it.
all night.
From that moment, they was on us.
It was
bro.
like a traffic hazard. Like,
They
don't
probably
drive
just-
over here.
yeah,
Like, it was
they probably
important.
just
Like,
put
we
it
just-
in.
They reported it. So they said,
ripping it out.
Oh,
That shit was for public
there's
safety.
there's
Like,
a-
niggas need that.
There's a car throwing eggs. It's a Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep in mind, we like 8 niggas in this Ultima.
Eight
Like,
of
it's
us,
wild.
bro.
It's wild. Me
There-
and getting along back then. That's how you know it was wild.
Yeah,
You
it was a
know?
great night. It was a great night.
We know we had different times.
It was a
different
great.
times.
That's how you know it was a great night. Everybody,
Yeah. We was having a good old time.
I seen them high five
Yeah.
like this a couple times. But they high five.
Nah,
because
high five
go
is
low.
high five is crazy.
So I'm gonna make it quick. So we get pulled over, bro. No, we're about to be around the corner from my crib. We're around the corner, bro. We get pulled over. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. All right, whatever. We get
Tell
out the
tell
car.
them what you in the back, though.
We said,
Dumbasses. No, all right,
Wait.
so the cop come to the
Wait,
car,
wait.
right? No, hold up. So the cop, these niggas were fucking around in the back on some bullshit, like wrestling around with eggs, having a good old time and shit, bro. Cop comes to our door, he's like, I've been hearing about this Nissan Altima driving around, like throwing eggs out the car, woo, woo, woo. We're like, no, we didn't do that shit. He looks in the back, this nigga Leak got egg in his hand. There's egg cartons on the floor. Like,
Hella evidence.
okay.
Proof.
toilet
Yeah.
tissue and shit. We was wilding, bro.
Everything. Guilty as hell, boy. We got away though.
No,
It was
we
straight.
did it.
What you mean? Nothing seriously happened.
We got away. We got away with it.
Nothing seriously
In the
happened.
long run, you guys
Got
didn't have
that
any
ass
charges.
beat,
We
boy.
was young as fuck.
But y'all
Got
got your
that-
parents called.
Yeah, our parents had to
the,
come pick
the-
us up.
the only person
Yeah, we was young as fuck.
X would have got
Young
it worse.
shit.
That was like X was almost
X old ass.
It was almost
X
in
was
serious
fucking
trouble. You know what I'm
19.
saying? 'Cause
Why was he?
old
Why
as
was he
fuck.
with y'all?
X was 21.
What you
Cause
mean?
X
We all
was
kicked
old
it,
as
bro.
hell.
Like we all kicked it. Like that's why he
old
was
man
with us.
X.
Like
Bro, we was still in high school. We was
It's
still
just
in high
like
school.
if he was 19 and you guys were all underage.
I'm fucking
it just
with
sounds
you.
Crazy.
We just be saying you old ass nigga, but he was still in high school with us.
Gotcha.
Literal
He
ass
just
nigga.
old.
so.
X
so-
an old man.
He was
Said
close
he
to
being
18.
obtuse.
Y'all have any
might have
icebreakers?
been.
Do y'all have anything y'all want to like touch on real quick? You let people know what y'all thinking. Cause I have a question.
Go crazy.
So I'm thinking.
Go
So
crazy.
you know, culture now and shit. So I'm like, I'm hearing the music, and I'm like, what do y'all think about the music now versus when we was in school? Like, do you think it's like?
Oh, it's trash.
You think it has something to do with
It's
it?
trash. I don't like that.
So
It's
you
trash.
saying like
I mean, what
when we
genre
was
are
in
you
school,
talking?
Like high school or
Yeah,
like
high
elementary?
school. High school. That time.
Okay.
Quick question, not to cut you off. What genre are you talking about? Like,
Yeah, we talking hip hop.
Hip-hop.
All
I think-
music.
Let's just say music.
Mainstream.
Let's just say music in general. Whatever y'all was listening to. So I want y'all opinion. Whatever you was listening to. Whatever you listen to. What do you think?
I'm gonna be real. You might call me an old nigga, but I still listen to this. Vaughn be clowning me about this shit. I still be listening to the same 4 or 5 niggas I was listening to freshman year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that goes to say like the music's trash now, or maybe it's just not for me.
Mm.
But like even Cardi a little bit older. He's SoundCloud rapper type
Have
shit.
you tried anybody else?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. It's just like that yelling shit. It ain't for me, bro. Like,
Have you heard Yeet?
yeah.
His
yeah.
shit hard.
This shit hard.
But
Don't get
it's
me wrong.
like-
There's a couple of hard here and there. We're gonna sound so old saying this.
I
But
know, bro.
there's a couple
Y'all
hard.
niggas gonna sound old.
All right, talk to me then.
What
YN, talk to me.
What you thinking?
I think what's it called? I think we're products of the same stuff that our parents, our grandparents.
It's
them
a
niggas
cycle.
before.
Luther.
I think you get stuck.
Nigga like, nigga like Luther.
Nigga
like Temptation.
Stevie.
I was born by the river.
They playing.
Old ass dude.
I'ma chill.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You got the glasses on, Professor X.
Go ahead, let us know.
He didn't have these glasses on earlier. Just
Yeah, I just want y'all to
Nigga,
know.
studios
Yeah, he
on.
didn't have that.
Nigga, studios don't. You don't start.
Yeah, you.
You don't start.
My bad, Vaughn.
We're good.
Yeah, we
Wow.
good.
Nah,
We good.
that's
We
me.
good.
Not playing with you. Now.
That's me.
But I think we're products of the same shit. What's it called? Whatever you was listening to in high school. I think those are probably your most forming years as a.
Memories and shit.
I agree, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nostalgia.
whatever the soundtrack to your life.
Yeah.
From the time you was 10 to the time you was 18. I'm talking to times where. You know what I'm saying? You first started getting in trouble. You first started falling in love. You first started, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Moving out and doing these things, getting a job. Like when your life really started to become life. Like it was no
Yeah,
longer just
yeah.
little kid shit. Those are, I think that those core moments in your
They
life.
stick with you.
Whatever you was listening to
Facts.
then,
Yeah.
that's always gonna be the
That's
best
damn
shit.
near a fact.
'Cause
I-
you can't
some people had
argue
it.
with these little niggas about what they listening to, dog. We ain't jacking that Lil Wayne shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it. These niggas, we ain't jacking that Drake shit. We're not jacking. Again,
I
we
ain't
kinda-
heard-
we
I ain't
kinda
heard
got
Migos.
our
I mean,
own
we did the same
Migos.
thing, kind of.
yeah, well, hell yeah. But I
Yeah.
say, and that's why I say I'm
We
a
did the
little
same
bit
thing.
different.
That's why I say it's a
Yeah.
Because
cycle.
I'm a real
It's a cycle.
music lover, dog.
Yeah.
So you joke, but yeah, nigga, we could take it back to the 60s and
Yeah.
Aretha
Yeah.
and motherfucking Luther and them niggas. We can get nigga Jazzy Jeff and them niggas. We can really get Eric B and Rakim. Or again, I like the Baby
Get
Kid
your shit
nigga.
off.
I like
Get
the
your shit
OD
off.
Crash and shit. Like I like the Glorilla nigga. I like so I
Lo-fi.
think for me,
Lo-fi.
good music is
fuck
good music. Now the tricky part today is there's so much. Now I think the type of music we like is out there. It's hard to find.
It's hard to
And
find.
I think we're so busy. It's like I'm not finna be scrolling through the crates like we were when we were kids. We
Yeah,
got
for
nothing
sure.
but
And there's
time.
so
For
many.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's
It's
I
so
think
much.
I
many.
think there's a lot of
That-
trash music though that gets
Yeah.
into the mainstream now though, because
But
it's
it
like
always did.
no,
Yeah, there's always been
it's
trash
it's,
music. There's
it's
always been
different
trash
levels
What
of
that
trash.
nigga say?
I feel
What
like
that nigga say?
This
Lil
is
Wayne
why
song.
I'm hot. I'm hot. That was trash.
Yeah, that was
Like,
trash.
there's some trash ass
Okay,
songs.
no,
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
But still, I
sometimes
feel
I'll be
like
I'll go
got
back and
that
I'll be like,
boom, boom,
if
boom.
I
Don't do
was
that.
rapping in
Don't do
this
that.
time,
Don't do that.
a lot of these niggas are trash, bro. Like,
For
They
sure.
are.
But we were
But,
just talking
yeah.
about this, like, bro, there's just like a lack of superstars now, bro. Like the superstars in hip hop, we just look Drake and Kendrick last year. It's the same niggas that we was rocking with in high school,
15
bro.
years.
It's crazy.
15.
Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Future.
So-
all them niggas are from us, from our generation. You know what I mean?
I mean that's
Who's a superstar now? Like from the new, like Cardi,
I think that's because
Playboy Cardi. I mean,
hip hop. It's just a little too
that's what I'm
mainstream.
saying.
there.
But
Now-
even Playboy's like a SoundCloud
Yeah,
It's,
rapper.
it's a different
he's not the
era for
newest.
hip hop, bro. You can have a little kid just get a laptop, make some music, get in his room, and call himself a rapper. People didn't do that.
You see that
back
little
in the
white
day.
kid? You see that little
Everybody
white
wanna
kid
rap.
who spit bars and shit on Instagram?
Yeah, like-
he got bars, but it's like,
Yeah,
It's
different.
oversaturated,
Get
bro.
that shit out of
There's
here,
no
dog.
super.
Oversaturated, yeah, that's a
it's
good
And that's
word.
where I go to
That's a good
now.
word.
What he started with, okay, we talking hip hop, we talking music. Because I could argue the music, I think music, when you go to Afro beats and you go to how worldly music has gotten, some of the R&B and stuff, I don't think the music has dropped off. Like you guys said, I think it's oversaturated.
Yeah.
And some of the good music just gets lost.
For
in
sure.
The bullshit. And I think the bullshit, that's a more societal thing than it is even music. You know what I mean?
and it's even this is the shit they're pushing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? They're pushing
Already.
the shit, the shaking ass, the twerking. But if a dude was to rap about,
Yeah.
some conscious or something of value, they're
That
not.
ain't it.
They're
Not
not
listening
gonna.
to that.
They're not listening to that.
It's
You know
club
what I'm-
music.
It's boring.
Everybody want club music.
That,
The only-
everybody wants that. Like it's like a.
Everybody
Maybe
wanna
I'm
shake
using the
ass.
wrong word,
Who's
but like
calling my
that
phone?
dopamine hit. When you hear that music, you like.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you just feel good. It makes you feel
Yeah.
something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when you actually listen to something of substance like a J. Cole or something, you actually have to sit down and think. And he may
You gotta
say
think.
something that makes you reflect on your shit, and you may get sad.
They don't want to do
And
that.
people don't want to think. People don't want to think deeply. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
For sure.
it's like a.
I beg
It's
to
tough.
I beg to differ though, because there is a lot of people who like the Rod Waves, the emotional rappers, right? So I don't think it's about the substance. I think we just live in a generation where music, it's like digested way too fast. Like you can
Yeah,
we
that's the
talk
same
about
thing. There's no substance. Like they want something. It's microwave.
flash.
But I don't-
When you cook some microwave food, there ain't no substance in that
flash.
food.
But even when you
It's the same thing.
when you give them substance though, it's not like, I don't think it's the substance, it's the way music is released nowadays. It's like there's new music dropping every Friday. So there's so, like we said, it's oversaturated. So there's so many people dropping, there's so much music dropping that it's like, okay, that was last week's album. That was last month's album. They don't have longevity.
I feel that.
So it's like,
Because you
one of
hear
those things,
a
though.
song, I don't mean to cut you off,
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna let
go
you cook. A song has the same impact as an album, essentially.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
more.
saying?
yeah, more.
More.
Because
Yeah,
they're all
more.
can listen to that song. Album, they gonna play that shit for about,
Yeah.
I mean, y'all listen to fucking that the Future album
Which one?
with Kendrick on it and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
you used to listen to that?
You listen
Yeah, for
to
sure.
Kendrick, we
But I'm a
Future
huge-
fans.
He's,
I'm
yeah, you got the wrong
Okay,
person.
okay.
You-
I asked the wrong person.
But
yeah.
I ain't
get
listen
what
to that.
you're
You know what I'm saying?
saying.
Like, I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
listen to
yeah,
that shit
but
no more.
you heard
Like,
you heard
You heard
like
like
that
that.
1,000 times.
You heard
you
like
feel
that.
me? So it's,
Already.
but
No,
but-
what's
That's
it
because
called?
the thing, albums are like 50+ minutes long, and people just don't got, again, to societal shit. People don't got that attention span no more to sit through and just get through an album. You know what I mean? So
But
I
I
mean,
asked,
that was the
again,
art-
is
that-
it the chicken? It's a chicken or the egg conversation. You know, a
century-old debate.
A
The
century-old
century-old
debate.
debate.
Century-old, and that's gonna be
Our
the
next-
pod
our next
everlasting joke. The century-old
Century-old
debate.
So is this what is this music? Is this style of marketing? Is this what they're pushing because they want us to have, or is this what they're pushing because they see this is what we want?
It's
what we
multiple
want.
things. It's
I think it's
multiple
what we
things.
want.
I think it's more
it's
profitable.
It's profitable. It's an attack on the black man. It is.
trying to cook.
Yeah, he
It
trying to-
is. It's facts.
I'm trying to wake it up. Episode
It's a
one.
fact.
Hold
It's
on.
facts though.
20 minutes
It's-
in.
He said it's an attack on the
Damn.
black man. They're
It's
coming.
God,
Control.
okay.
It's power. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're able to.
G-shit.
They're able to control us by what we want because they. I'm just gonna dabble on it.
We sound
They study
old,
us.
bro.
They study that. They study
Yeah, we
the
sound old as
music
shit.
data. They study music data and the
For
numbers.
sure.
So they're looking at that shit. Oh, this is what they want. So it's all one and the same.
But I was,
know what I
I'm
mean?
beginning to go listen to Doggy Style.
It's not
That
the most
shit was
positive.
just as
It's not the
raunchy.
most positive
Go
message.
listen to
Yeah.
some of that early
But-
Nelly shit and all that. It was just as raunchy and nasty. It's just I think us as consumers also appreciated the bars. I think now
they'll-
because
they'll
again
even say
I
it, though,
argue
too.
the bars is still out there. It's still niggas that are really
Yeah,
rapping.
yeah.
You know, I like West Coast music, but Rayvon really rapping. Reason
sure.
is really
Yeah, for
rapping.
sure.
West Side Boogie's really rapping. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying? There's
West Side
niggas
Boogie.
out there.
Shout out
that
West
is
Side Boogie.
You
Shout out
know,
West
shout
Side
out
Boogie.
Bug.
Shout out West
What's
Side
it
Boogie.
called? So it's niggas that are still really rapping, but they don't get the play. That
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's like niggas ain't talented no more. I just East Coast niggas.
No, they
Benny
here.
the
Like
Butcher's still
they're
rapping.
here. There's
38
niggas
Special
in
still
Arizona
rapping.
that are
out
like
here
that.
still
for sure.
rapping.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
For sure.
we don't consume it. It's I think we're the problem more so
Yeah,
than the
that's
music.
what I said.
I think the music
Us,
is out there.
like
But
who's
hip-hop-
us?
hip-hop-
Like who's we?
The
consumer.
consumers.
Gotcha.
The consumer
No,
as a
just
whole.
not us,
Yeah, the
me,
consumer as a whole.
because I'm gonna
Gotcha.
go find it. But just lumping me in with the public as consumers,
Yeah.
I think we're the problem, bro. We don't go find.
I really don't like academics like that.
I don't like them here.
You know, I just don't like the way. I just don't see.
What
I
you
don't
don't like?
Wake it up.
What you don't?
Episode
Yeah.
one.
What you
I
don't
don't-
like? Wake it up.
I
Y'all
just-
throwing hate out there. Episode
What I
one?
don't like is I feel like he be like attacking the black community or like
He put
he
yeah.
puts like a lot of shit out there. Is like
He a nerd.
he a nerd ass
One-
nigga that I don't know the man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's just a nerd ass nigga.
There's
Like,
two
I feel like
things. I think one, he's a nerd, and two, he not from here. He's Jamaican or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And not respect to the Jamaicans, but I think he's out here trying to do the stuff
Yeah,
that he
that's
thinks
what they
is
do.
cool
Yeah.
to us.
That's what they do.
He's trying to push the stuff that he thinks
Not
is
Jamaicans,
cool to
but-
us. He's not
No,
from
yeah,
Chicago.
you're not from America though.
You know,
That's what
so-
you can tell you're not from America.
I don't like him, however, but he
I think
did
he's
say he did say something that I was
he
like,
is black
that's right.
media though, so it's not just about.
But the black,
That's what he's doing.
Stand up for his
he
foreigners.
said the way people consume music is different. Like a lot of people used to listen to music and just sit there and just look at the stars and listen to music.
For sure.
Nowadays, niggas is playing the game,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
doing shit and listening
Doing
to music.
something
So
else.
it's not like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
That's
a
true. That's a good
past
point.
thing.
Never thought
That's
about
his
it like
point.
that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I was
Background
like,
music.
I was
That's
like,
background
word, that's
music.
facts. I was
That's
like,
a fact.
that's facts.
Yeah.
So in my mind, as an artist, you know, as a nigga who was around artists, like what can the consumer do? What can the artist do to fix that? I don't think there is nothing you can do. It's just you have to play the game now.
Yeah, you
know what
gotta
I'm
play the game. Unless you're one of the top dogs, like we was talking about, like a Kendrick or a Cole that can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Everybody else, like,
Or you choose a lane and stick to it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You choose
Yeah.
a lane, like, okay, if you're going to go the
LA Russell approach.
underground route, then
You gonna
and,
do
and some,
it.
and some folks cool with that.
You gonna
because there's
You know
ways
what I
to
mean?
make money doing that
Yeah.
too. But you
Just have your
the
audience.
notoriety
Yeah.
of some of these other cats, it might not come. But I think for those cats that's really rapping still, for those R&B, because R&B is kind of a dead sport, and I think they're singing as good as ever. You know, I don't think the music
R&B's
has
fire.
got.
Fire right now.
R&B's fire.
I think Ben can
There's
touch on that a
some-
little bit. Like,
Yeah, it's
there's
fire.
fire out right
No,
now.
I love
You was
R&B.
telling
Shout
me
out
about the
Leon
John
Thomas.
Legend or some shit. Like,
Yeah, well, they were
Shout
talking
out
about
Leon.
shout out
Shout
Leon
out
Thomas.
Leon.
He was just
He just
playing that,
he just
yeah.
dropped the deluxe.
Deluxe.
Fire.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Heal.
shout
Go
out
check
Big
it out
Sean.
if you
Big Sean
haven't
one of my
yet.
favorite artists. That shit.
Yeah,
No,
Big
the
Sean
shit
got
with
2
Big Sean
tracks on there.
fire. The shit with Kalani.
Kalani.
You know I love Kalani.
I ain't heard that yet.
Yeah,
I love
Kalani
Kalani,
fire.
bro.
High
But no,
He
I
said,
was
love it. Like, you, shout out Kalani,
Relax.
man. Get you on the pod.
Relax.
Get you get you on the pod. Sit next to AJ.
How many people?
Shout out Kalani. Shout out Kalani. You bad just like Kalani. That shit fire, boy.
So I think I was reading something about John Legend. He just had a concert. It was like the amount of tickets he sold. No, I know it's crazy, right?
Go ahead,
John,
go ahead,
it's
go
crazy. John Legend in 2025, but it's still John Legend.
Shout out John Legend.
He's one of the greats, bro. Like you can't take that away from John Legend. Bro.
Oh,
How many people did he have?
He was singing to the firefighters.
It was a
was sing-
firefighter. Was that what it
he
was?
was
That what that
singing
was?
to
Is that a
firefighters.
pause?
Oh,
No, it's not. He
no, he said to the,
was
no, he
singing
was singing. We're just ordinary people to the
to the
pri-
firefighters.
To
the
This nigga on,
prisoners.
this nigga on
To
a
the
picnic
prisoner
bench.
To the
firefighters.
prisoners.
Yeah,
It was
he's on
the
a picnic
prisoner
bench
firefighters.
singing.
At the park. Most recently? Yeah.
It was May 27th. There was a capacity. Capacity was 14,300, but experienced low attendance.
Shout out Fact Check.
out
Get this
Fact
guy
Check.
the fuck on.
He was finna say
We need
John
a-
Legend
He sounded
sold-
good.
we needed a number.
No,
No,
facts.
no,
No,
nothing
that's why
about
we here. We're not throwing no bullshit out.
Despite promotional efforts like slash ticket prices and 2-for-1 offers, large sections of the arena remained empty and upper tiers were closed off.
That
Yeah,
goes.
so
That's what you were talking about.
That's what I was talking about. So there was like a question was like, is it John Legend or is it just like a sign that R&B is done? Because John Legend is one of the biggest names in R&B. He's not the biggest names. You have your Chris Browns, you have
know
your
what
Ushers,
sucks?
but John. You
I'm
think
gonna
he's
be
just
real. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I don't think. In 2025, ain't nobody.
I think nobody's trying to hear that. It's not that nobody wants to hear ordinary people right now. I will bump it.
People don't like his other
But
choices too, like
even
outside
that-
of music. Like
people are
with Chrissy
actually
T
and they
getting
don't like
broke
his-
right
okay.
now.
like Chrissy
That's
T
what I
and
was- I
shit.
think
People
Lee
are
just touched-
broke.
I think he's
People are
touching on
broke. So it's like I was looking at somebody. I saw something. I don't know where I saw it. If
Niggas
you
ain't
just fact
spending
check
money on
this,
shows, bro.
I
Niggas
saw
will spend money on-
You just went to a show.
75%.
That's Kendrick Lamar and SZA. That's
Peep though.
way
Oh, so you're not feeling the same about John Legend?
75% of the Coachella tickets were to pay now or pay later or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
75% of the tickets.
Yeah, they're putting on.
So that
the
means
after
like,
credit, yeah.
granted, you can take advantage of that, but niggas don't got it like that.
If you can't afford concert
Fine.
tickets and you got to put it on Afterpay, don't go to the concert.
Don't go to the concert.
Just a little word of advice: don't go to the concert.
Don't go to the concert. Save your money.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gonna ask me
Being
why
a
I
li-
didn't go to the
being
Kendrick.
a lifetime contract.
You gonna ask me why I
For
didn't go to the
Coachella.
Kendrick concert?
It's crazy.
That's wild.
Like it's
monthly.
Things are rough out here.
60%
60%.
right now pay later.
60%.
That's
So I
wild.
said 75. It's 60%.
People in America are broke though.
We're broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit's
Even like, 'cause
expensive.
y'all,
Yeah.
you've been to some of my events. I throw events as well. So I'm like, when we're breaking down and throwing this shit, we're like, bro, people just don't really have
They
it.
don't
Like,
got it right now.
But at the same time, it's like, do you keep playing that narrative or you go find those people? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, obviously, Coachella's still doing their thing.
Yeah.
So it's like they're finding that medium. It's just, it's tough. But it goes into, people don't got it. They don't want to hear that shit. You know?
And Klarna not getting paid back right now.
Who?
Klarna.
Klarna?
Yeah.
that's
I'm
the-
guilty.
that's the after. He said I'm guilty.
Once.
Sound guilty?
Klarna, Affirm.
What'd you put on it?
They got a bunch of different.
Some bullshit.
What did I put on it?
That whole fit.
What'd you put on it?
No, what did I put?
He said that whole fit. That whole fit.
It might have been a fit.
That's
Not this
crazy.
fit, but it might have been a fit.
That's
So
crazy.
before this podcast, before we end this episode, I do want to introduce something to y'all, to the fans, to whoever's watching this. We're gonna call it mid or major because this is the major podcast.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
what
sir.
I want to know, what we're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna do this. I want each of my guys, even I'll jump in there sometimes. You know, I want us to give a hot take.
Okay.
Once y'all give a hot take, we'll allow the fans to tell us if it's mid or major, and most importantly, we know we're gonna be on y'all ass if that shit is mid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
For
that's
sure.
what I want it to be. We're gonna do that at a daily segment,
Yeah.
or not a daily segment, but a pod segment.
Yeah.
At the end of each pod, called mid or major.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm gonna start it off.
Say
Who
less.
wants to start this? Anybody want to start this off? Let's start it off with Ben.
Okay.
Let's start it off with Ben. Ben 10. They go ahead.
I know you got a
Does
hot-
my
Why
hat
are
fit
you
me?
faking? You walked in here with a tape that you were going to get.
I just don't know if I want to give it.
He said,
Well,
Wake
fuck
it
it. I'm
up.
gonna jump
Come on,
off the
Do
ledge.
I put my hat forward or
Jump
back?
off
think-
the ledge. Hold on. Think about it real quick.
I'm gonna jump off the ledge.
Jump off the ledge. Fuck it.
Jump it.
Jump it. I think pickleball was popularized
That's not jumping off the ledge. We're going crazy.
to make white people feel athletic.
How do you feel about that being a white man, half white man?
Hey, why you just call AJ a white man?
Yo, what's good?
I didn't
Motherfucker
catch
just
that.
played pickleball.
I didn't even. I was just off that bitch.
Yo, this nigga was up all night. Think about a hot take.
Yeah, don't do it again.
Talk about some pickleball, bro.
Hey, so how I feel about that take?
Pickleball,
I'll
bro.
start it. No, actually, I
I
want y'all
don't
to
give a
start.
damn about that.
That's
Man. What are you talking about?
That's funny.
We gonna
as
start the
fuck.
major
Time.
podcast.
I'm gonna jump off the ledge.
Mid.
That's
nigga.
not
God.
jumping off the ledge.
That's mid or what?
That's
That's
a
not-
mid.
that's
I
mid.
I don't like the take. I
So,
don't. Okay,
you don't
I don't
like
think
the-
I'm playing the game
so
right.
y'all-
Yo, go ahead. Get your
Yeah, I
shit
don't
out.
know if I
Is
understand the
Because
game correctly.
if it's mid to you,
Okay, hold on.
it's mid,
am I
bro.
grading the take or am I?
If I'm right or wrong.
Is it he right or wrong?
I would say
That's
we're
different.
gonna craft this up. So I think we judge it off of whether he's right or wrong. But our judgment, like, it's still like, nigga, that shit weak.
Yeah, that shit.
Does that
weak.
make sense?
Okay,
That's
okay.
weak.
So yeah, I feel like how you responded, that's cool.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
mid take. You didn't wake it up.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah,
Two,
you didn't jump off the ledge.
You might be
nigga.
right. There might be some credence to it though.
No, you're right.
You
You're
might
right.
be
For
right.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm
I'm sure.
telling you
I'm
so.
sure if you
Short
were to look,
tennis.
if you were to look it up, majority of people who play the
I'm-
sport are
Oh
white.
my god.
Country clubs and shit.
I believe we looked it up, and then we saw it said 95 to 80 to 95% of it, the sport is not is white people.
So
100%. That makes sense.
So it's like you know, it's valid.
I
And it's-
personally never played pickleball.
it's
I feel
kind
like
of
and the
that's
people that
most
have
of
asked
sports.
me to play pickleball,
We're white.
well, they're white.
that's not
Yeah.
mostly sports because those sports that you're talking
My
about,
cousins
they're
and
going
shit.
to have.
I don't like
They're going to
that,
be
man.
they're going to be based off of.
Oh,
not
family.
based off of, but they're going to be dominated by certain groups. So there's
Okay.
it's not the same
man.
thing. I know what you mean by making it mainstream, but I feel like it makes them feel athletic. Like it
I
makes them
think-
feel like they doing like
I don't
a
think
real.
that. I don't.
What do you
Maybe
think?
I don't know.
I think it-
I don't think
I-
it makes them feel athletic.
I don't
I think they're
think-
just getting their shit off.
I think they're just getting their
You think
shit
it's just
off.
fun, like
I
bad-
feel like
like
badminton?
no, because I
Yeah.
was thinking I was with you, but now I'm thinking it's like for them it's like it's so convenient. You can be 75 and go play that shit.
It's the same shit with golf.
You know what I'm saying?
Pickleball is the little tennis, right?
Like
Yeah,
yeah,
little
it's like
tennis.
it's like
Little
little
tennis.
tennis. So you can like and hit it, and you can be
Okay.
old.
So I think they're acknowledging they're unathletic by shrinking it. Off
Yeah.
The rip.
but
That's a good
they're
take.
Because if you're
dominating
athletic,
it.
That's
just
a
play
good take.
tennis.
They're dominating it.
I got you. I
They're
got you.
dominant, but they dominate tennis.
Because
Who
no,
are
but,
they-
but
who are
also
they
we got
dominating?
two. You got to think that shit is the biggest growing sport in the
Oh,
last
it's
3
huge.
years.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
The last 3 years,
yeah.
it's the fastest growing sport in the
baddies
world.
play
fact
pickleball.
checker.
That's
It
facts.
is.
That's facts.
It
Fact
is.
checker.
That's
Okay,
fact.
he's gonna
The ba-
fact this. He
the-
gonna fact
look.
check that. We get us out of here. Lee.
So
the baddies
look,
play
man,
pickleball.
we appreciate.
Pickleball.
This
Look
is
how we ended the
episode
first
1.
episode.
Yeah, that's
Pickleball.
that's a nasty
Jesus
take.
Christ.
That's a nasty
Pickleball,
take.
man.
That's gonna be Ben Black for you. So this is the
Yeah.
major podcast,
Yes, sir.
episode 1 with the
Definitely.
guys, man.
Ask him to play pickleball.
It's STW League.
Oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass if we play pickleball.
Who am I here with?
Hey, that's a fact, though.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Who am
They
I here
wrong.
with?
Shout
That's
out
how we gonna
facts.
end it.
They
With a
wrong.
fact.
Shout out facts.
Ben
They
Black.
wrong.
So it's a major take.
Who do I got?
AJ Honcho.
Big Vaughn.
And we got Big Rome in the back.
Big
Big
man.
Rome.
facts.
Big
Hey,
Rome. Big
major.
facts.
Tune in next
Yes, sir,
episode. We're gonna see you next time.
Out.
Gang.